Welcome to ISTV English News. This is Panorama giving you the news. Let's see the headlines. 75th Nupi Land Day widely observed in Manipur and beyond. News in detail. The 75th Nupi Land Memorial Day was widely observed in Manipur and outside where Manipuris live. The main commemoration organized by the government of Manipur was held at the Nupi Land Memorial Complex in Imphal. Chief Minister O. Ibobi and Deputy Chief Minister Gai Kangam were chief guests and president respectively at the function. Speaker of Manipur Legislative Assembly T.H. Lokeshwar, ministers, MLAs, civil and police officials attended the function, which was made complete by a huge gathering. Chief Minister O. Ibobi led the dignitaries in offering floral tributes to the memorial statues at the complex. Addressing the gathering, the Chief Minister narrated how the historic Nupi Land occurred and recalled the courageous role the brave Imas took for the sake of Manipur. Their courage still persists among today's mothers, Chief Minister Ibobi said.
Yamna sathiba khusim gi saktangba ama forki matang asida Manipur gi nupi mayam hortuna lepaki mapu oiriba maharaj amsung political agenda awabadu thuna kohon binunaba haijarui hanadagi lauduna lapa thona pharba lingjen singadu ngasisu adum makatana leibiki gani.
Deputy Chief Minister Gai Kangam said the Nupi land that occurred in Manipur is a kind of revolt that has never happened anywhere else in the world. The uprising that the women of the state will ever remain as an indelible day in the history of Manipur, Gai Kangam said.
Land for the say rectified to the powder coin. Here sing sang a quite Hanman Nidana, a quite Sanction Gani, Hydra Male Masida Toki de Pudo, Uncle Kiva, Numit Adu, Nasi, Miron Equina, Nasi Miron Equina, Madu, Singing Aina, the Pilar, 12 December, putting us the Pangpu.
The 23rd annual Nupi Land Memorial Race organized by the state-level Nupi Land Memorial Race Organizing Committee was held today. The race was flagged off from Nupi Land Complex by the president of the organizing committee, N.K. Dashini, and finished at Singjamai Chingamakom. About 600 women from different parts of Manipur participated in the race, which was divided into 3 categories. In the 36 to 45 age category, S. Sonia and Hidang Bandana from Thiam Konjin and Paunam Indira from Tagel Kongban won the first, the second and the third positions respectively. In the 46 to 58 age category, Saikom Bedisini from Kangbok, Awang Lekai, Sonia from Kiamgai Khoirom Lekai and Sarungbam Inauk Tombi from Huikap Mayai Lekai won the first 3 positions respectively. In the category above 59 years, Ibem Hul from Kongjom Bazar, Ikasani from Wangoi Makalekai and Memcha Leima from Sajing won the first, the second and the third positions respectively. The organizing committee honored the winners by presenting simple gifts to them. District Health Society Thoubal, in association with Voluntary Blood Donors Manipur, Thoubal District, and Blood Bank and Transfusion Unit Services Thoubal, organized a blood donation camp at Thoubal District Hospital today. Around 30 persons donated blood during the camp held in connection with Nupi Land Memorial Day. Speaking to ISTV News, Medical Officer in charge, Blood Bank Thoubal, O. Gitchandra said the camp was organized to help the people who are in need of blood. The 75th Nupi Land Memorial Day was also observed at Ziribam Town Hall under the aegis of Nupi Land Memorial Day Observance Committee today. Principal of Ziri College, Dr. N. Bijaya, advisor of Jimpal, L. Surendra Kumar and leaders of different organizations took part in the observance. Rising Athletics Union Larik Mamlaikai held a painting competition for students of class 1 to 10 in connection with Nupilan Memorial Day today. The competition was held in 3 different categories. In the first category, Maistam Dhanapyari; in the second category, L. Kelvina Roy; and in the third category, P. Dolina were the winners. Prizes were also distributed to the winners. Co-ordinator of Center for Human Rights and Duties Education, Manipur University, Dr. M. Suresh Kumar has said that the center has conducted poster campaign in Imphal West, Bisnupur and Churachandpur districts on the theme Let's Know Human Rights. The campaign was held under the guidance of UGC. Talking to ISTV News in his office chamber, Dr. Suresh Kumar further said the main objective of conducting the campaign was to help the people know their own rights. Chairperson of Manipur State Commission for Women, Dr. L. Ibetombi has said that it is time we all stood together to fight crime against women. She said this at the 8th Foundation Day celebration of the commission held at its office at DC Complex, Lamphel today. Chairperson of State Social Welfare Board, Seth Laibak Lotpi, Chairperson of Manipur Commission for Protection of Child Rights, Nabachandra, and many others were present at the celebration. Speaking on the occasion, Chairperson Dr. Ibetomi said incidents of crime against women and children are occurring continuously in the state. Parents should look for their daughters if they don't return home in time. She called upon the people to take the initiative to stop crime against women and children. Let's see national and international news. India can achieve a growth rate of 8 to 9% provided there is a national consensus on methods to take advantage of globalized world, said former Prime Minister Manmohan Singh, whose tenure saw the economy registering 3 years of 9+ growth rate. He said the country is poised to take advantage of globalization and engage in trade to finance its imports through exports. Except for India, other emerging economies like Brazil, Russia and South Africa are not doing well, Singh said, adding the country is poised for a 8 to 9% growth. There are opportunities, there are risks. India is currently at least poised to create a milieu in which the growth story of India can be another worthwhile chapter in the evolving global economies, he said. Government today condemned BJP MP Sakshi Maharaj's controversial remarks that Nathuram Godse was a patriot like Mahatma Gandhi. Minister of State for Parliamentary Affairs Mukhtar Abbas Naqvi said that praising the killer of Mahatma Gandhi is not acceptable whether it is from BJP MPs or others. He said that if someone makes such a remark, it proves that he has no knowledge of Indian culture and ethos. Mr. Naqvi said no one can justify the comments. Sakshi Maharaj has said that Godse was a nationalist. However, he later denied as having said anything in praise of Godse. Meanwhile, BJP MP Sakshi Maharaj today apologized in the Lok Sabha for his remarks on Nathuram Godse. His apologies comes in the wake of demand from opposition parties who wanted suspension of the questioned hour. Several members also trooped into the well condemning incident of honoring Mahatma Gandhi's assassin. Bengaluru police has swung into action after a British news channel claimed to have tracked down the man behind the most influential Islamic State Twitter handle to the IT city. A report by Channel 4 says Twitter handle @Sami Witness with over 17,700 followers is the most followed Twitter account by foreign jihadis, which is operated by a Bengaluru youth. Bengaluru Police Commissioner M.N. Reddy said the city police is investigating the matter. Harvey Felsiani, who famously leaked information related to thousands of illicit bank account holders at HSBC in Geneva, was indicated by Swiss authorities yesterday for industrial espionage, breach of trade and banking secrecy. The whistleblower had offered to help India with its black money investigation. The government had then established contact with him via a news agency. He said he had no choice but to violate Swiss banking secrecy laws and that this could have been prevented had a simple witness protection law been in place to report to authorities. Former Jharkhand Chief Minister Madhu Koda has been charge-sheeted as accused by CBI in a coal blocks allocation scam case. Koda was charge-sheeted for offences of criminal conspiracy and cheating. Besides Koda, former Jharkhand Chief Secretary Ashok Kumar Basu and 6 others were also made accused by the agency. The court fixed December 22nd for considering the CBI's charge sheet in the case. June 21st of every year will be observed as International Day of Yoga. The United Nations General Assembly yesterday adopted a resolution moved by India in this regard. Rajya Sabha Chairman Muhammad Hamid Ansari today informed the members that the 69th session of the World Body yesterday adopted a resolution. Mr. Ansari said this is a matter of great joy and a fitting recognition of the ancient science of yoga. The chairman said Prime Minister Narendra Modi had met the proposal during his address to the UN General Assembly on 27th of September this year, and 177 countries co-sponsored the resolution. Making a similar reference in the Lok Sabha, Speaker Sumitra Mahajan observed that the International Day of Yoga will help promote holistic approach to health care and well-being. The Sundarbans in Bangladesh continues to reel from a major oil spill after an oil tanker sank in the Sila River on Tuesday. Bangladesh retrieved an oil-leaking Sankar tanker 2 days after it capsized in the river at the Sundarbans as the oil overnight spread in 34,000 hectares at the world's largest mangrove forest. Only 2 out of 6 chambers of the tanker remain intact as the rest 4 emptied after being hit by a cargo vessel. Chairman of nearby Mongla Port, Commodore Habibur Rahman, said, adding that the tanker was carrying 350,000 liters of furnace oil while the 2 chambers contain 1 lakh liters. No official estimate was issued on the extent of oil spillage, but sources said it might have spread over 50 kilometers on the waters of Sila, where the tanker sank, and Pashu rivers. Australian Prime Minister Tony Abbott has vowed to sweat blood to secure constitutional recognition for indigenous people, saying he wants a referendum in 2017. But Abbott said he would not rush with the date until he was confident the referendum would succeed. To be passed, the change must be backed by a majority of people in a majority of Australia's 6 states. The Constitution currently does not recognize Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders as the nation's first people. Unlike in other nations settled by Europeans, such as Canada and New Zealand, Australia's constitution does not mention indigenous people. In the past few years, there have been discussions about recognizing them in a preamble to the constitution and about changing the main part of the constitution to include a section that outlaws racial discrimination. Aboriginal Australians represent about 2.5% of Australia's 24 million people. Well, that's all we have for now, but before we wind up, let's have a quick look at the headlines once more. 75th Nupi Land Day widely observed in Manipur and beyond. Thank you for watching the news, and for more updates, please stay tuned.